you're relocating in the San Antonio area and new construction is on your list because of those great builder incentives that they're offering right now, chances are this little pocket community located just 20 minutes away is on your list. Located in between the I-35 and I-10 corridors, Dove Song has been exploding with popularity recently, but it's not a perfect subdivision. We're gonna get into those reasons right now. Dove Song sits right here in Marion, Texas, which is in Guadalupe County. You're tucked in between that I-10 and I-35 corridor, like I said, which gives you quick access to the big cities like San Antonio, New Braunfels, and Seguin. Now, for commuters, you've got Randolph Air Force Base less than 20 minutes away. And for all the fun, you have New Braunfels and the Guadalupe River action, and that's about 25 minutes away. Plus, you've got shopping everywhere nearby. Dining in Schertz and Cibolo has some great restaurants right downtown, and those are just around the corner. Now let's talk about the homes. Dove Song is being built out primarily by Centex and Pulte homes. Currently in phase 1, they have 250 homes going on, and then phase 2 is going to round out to be a total of 400 homes in this area. Centex is offering some of the most affordable floor plans starting in the mid 200s with homes that are right around 1,200 feet going up to 2,000 square feet, which is perfect for first-time home buyers. Pulte, on the other hand, is offering larger and more upgraded homes, typically in the low to mid 300 range, with floor plans that can get up to 2,600 square feet. Now, I talked to a couple of neighbors while I was out shooting this video, and they really like, even though it's just starting off, but they feel like it's going to be a really big neighborhood feel. That's what sold them on the subdivision. You have the wide streets, sidewalks, and plenty of green space. It's designed for families, dog walkers, and riding bikes. Now, amenities are also in the work. Check this out. You're going to have a community pool, and obviously they're just breaking ground on it, getting it ready for gun night and things like that. You have a playground, and the playground is going to be awesome. It actually has a zip line, which I thought was super cool, and the parks are already planned. Future phases will also bring walking trails and even more outdoor spaces. Now, let's talk the HOA and community rules. Currently, the average price is between $400 to $600 a year. Now, oftentimes we have buyers that are looking for houses within a HOA, and they've either got an RV or a trailer or something like that they want to know if they can park outside or nearby in the yard. And here you may have a likely restriction on RV and boat parking, exterior changes, detached structures, all those things. So if you'd like additional information on if you can do those in that subdivision, reach out to me, contact information below, and we can get those answered for you. Now, let's talk schools, because that is super important for most of our clients. This one sits directly in Marion ISD. And a really cool thing about Marion ISD is you have the elementary, middle, and high school all super close by. It's a super small school district compared to other ones that are around the area, which a lot of families will really like because it has that small town community-based feel. Now, from a commute perspective at Dove Song, like I said, it's 20 minutes to San Antonio, 25 minutes to New Braunfels, and roughly about a 65-minute drive to Austin. Now, for your daily needs, nearby you've got H-E-B, Walmart, and plenty of medical facilities in the Schertz, Cibolo, and Seguin areas just a short drive away. Now, I've got some market insight and buyer tips for you if you are looking to go in this area. The best time to buy is late fall through the winter time, because usually that's when most of the new construction builders are offering the most amount of incentives. And there are still some lots available, but the best sections for resale are going to be near that community center and also that pool area. Generally speaking, those always hold their value the best. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I think you can have here, and really in any new construction community, is waiting too long. Sometimes you'll try to time the market, and quite often it doesn't work out that way. So don't wait too long, grab that right house at that right time. And obviously I really like to recommend builders, but you only have 2 here to pick from. So if it's gonna be me, I'm gonna go with Pulte, just because they have generally considered more upgraded or upscale homes that they have out there in that subdivision. But that being said, if you are going entry level, then obviously Centex, you're getting a good quality home, just not with the high-end finish out like Pulte is gonna have in some of their houses. And don't forget the negotiation opportunities. The builders out there are gonna be offering like rate buy downs, closing cost assistance, things like that. And we actually have that list of what they are willing to do. So again, reach out to us if you are looking at that area. We can get you exactly what they're offering currently for their incentive packages. So who do I think this community is for? So obviously at the price point, I think it's perfect for either first-time home buyers, or if you're an investor who wants to take advantage of the great incentives and you also want to, add to your rental portfolio package. This would be a great opportunity, especially with the new construction warranties that they have. It really is a no-brainer. Another one could be military families that want quick access to Randolph Air Force Base. Now, obviously, if you're going to be going to the Lackland Air Force Base, probably not your jam for this subdivision. We do have other subdivisions we can get you information on out there that are closer to Lackland that offer a similar type style and feel, but this is going to be quite the commute. So unless you really love listening to the podcast or jamming out to Sirius XM, this one's probably not going to be for you. Another group that may really want homes like this are retirees or people looking to downsize. They want a little bit smaller lot if they have something like a larger yard, like an acre or more. This gives you the opportunity to downsize and get that new construction feel with those new appliances. Look, it's not gated and it's not luxury, but if you're looking for an affordable, growing neighborhood that's still close to everything, then Dove Song should definitely be on your list. Now, some of the cons about the subdivision is it's just starting out, so you know what that means. You're gonna have a lot of dust, a lot of construction vehicles driving around, a lot of pops from the nail guns going in, putting in either the framing or the roof, things like that. So you're going to get that because they're really just starting off. Another thing to take note here for this particular subdivision is they are developing the land everywhere around that area. So there's a ton of farmland. It's super easy to develop because it's mostly flat. So, I mean, even just like a quarter mile away, there's a brand new subdivision going in that they're putting in the groundwork and the utilities right now. So just know if you do pick this subdivision, like there are going to be other pocket subdivisions coming up right around there. They just, even if it's farmland now, I can guarantee you they will be developments later on down in the future. It's just only a matter of time. And another thing about the subdivision that may draw some people away is it is close to everything, but it's not super close to anything. You do have to drive a little bit going past other subdivisions or other houses to get somewhere. So there's not an H-E-B right across the street. There's not a Walmart 2 blocks away. It's more of a rural type feel, and that's not a bad thing. Just know that you're going to have a 10-15 minute commute one way sometimes to get to where you want to go, and then you got to drive back. So just know this is not located right in the heart of any city. So that is Dove Song here in Marion, Texas. So if you're thinking about buying here or really anywhere in the greater San Antonio area, I would love to chat. We absolutely love working with this new construction communities, and I would love to be your guide to help you through this process. We work with buyers every single day in new construction to get them the best deals possible.